Taurus, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next few months. All right, let's start with your main energy. Okay, your first message today is happiness is my birthright. And although it could sound like a very simple message, something that people might take for granted, it's really not. When we go through our life and we start experiencing struggle and issues, sometimes we tend to forget that all that really matters and all we should look for in other people and situations is happiness. If something doesn't make you happy anymore, it's time to walk away from it. And this comes in with a question as well. Who are you putting first right now, Taurus? Look at your actions, your thoughts in the recent past. Who is at the center of your concerns? Are you prioritizing yourself above anyone else? Well, you and only you can answer that question. But what I can do is dig deep into this message and see what your situation is about right now. So let's do that. Let's do 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading. Okay, wow, you did get some major cards over here, and we see right away 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. There is something right here that it's making you feel a little anxious about this overall situation. You feel that you should be in protection mode, trying to not reveal too much of yourself, reveal too much of what you're thinking about right now, because otherwise the very situation could get out of your control. So right here, I see that you're trying to be very much in control of something, and we need to see why this is happening right now. Now, we do see the 2 of Swords, this 10 of Cups reversed as well with the High Priestess. You seem to be trying to make a choice right now regarding a situation which is very, very important to you. 10 of Cups, even if it's reversed. A situation that means a lot to you, even if at times you wish it didn't mean that much. But the more you think about this situation, the less certain you are about what move to make next. There seems to be so much at stake, so much to lose, whether you go one way or the other, honestly. But often with the 2 of Swords, we cannot find the answer because we're asking the wrong question. If you are someone who's wondering about how the other person would react to something you want to finally do or something that you want to finally say, it seems that shouldn't be your main concern. What you should be thinking about, Taurus, right now is, am I losing myself in this situation? Am I compromising too much of who I am and of what matters to me just for fear of pushing someone away or for fear of losing control over the situation? Am I happy in this situation still? Can I be happy in this situation in the future? Whether what you're thinking about to do or say is big or small, you perceive it as something that will potentially kickstart a domino effect that once it has started, it's impossible to stop. Someone here is thinking, should I say, or should I stay, or should I go? Should I make one last attempt in trying to fix this? Or is it time for me to fully let go, to fully move on, walk away, and never look back? Sometimes we wish we had a way to tell what the perfect solution given a specific situation would be. But I sincerely do feel right now, Taurus, that no matter what you do, you have to do it. You have to do what feels right as long as you stick with it. If it is to walk away, then do so. But don't get stuck into a back and forth, giving the person and the universe mixed signals. If you walk in one direction, you cannot keep looking in the opposite direction, or you will bump into obstacles and you will hurt yourself. But if you decide to send a message to see if maybe something can get fixed, do so without thinking that your life depends on it though. Just do so knowing that regardless of what happens in the end, you're going to be fine. Sometimes we need to really hit rock bottom in order to bounce back. How do you change direction from falling down to go back up before even hitting the bottom? Sometimes it's necessary. And when those domino pieces are coming down, all you can do is wait it out and make the best out of the energies that are around you, preparing yourself for a better outcome. This high priestess is really telling you that something is coming, that you shouldn't make any sudden move, but that a lot is about to move around you and a lot is about to happen. Now, in the heart of the reading, the Chariot, the Tower, you're definitely undergoing a storm with these cards. And you might feel that now you are right in the center of the storm, in the eye of the storm, knowing that you are halfway in, and that soon, as soon as you make your choice, you'll have to deal with the other half, not knowing if you really are prepared for it overall. Keep in mind that not all the storms come in to disrupt your life. Some of them come in to clean up your path from debris, from the people that you considered important for you, that you thought you needed, but who instead needed you more than you'll ever know. You might be undergoing a tower moment right now, but don't forget that with destruction always comes creation as well. In fact, we do see the end of something. Doesn't have to be the end of the relationship itself, but definitely a cycle is trying to end here. And it's just waiting on you, Taurus, waiting on you to finally make that choice and to stick with it. I do see that this tower is bringing a transformation in this situation. And the more I look at it, the more I see it as an external force that now comes in and says, all right, Taurus, enough. If you don't do it, I'm going to do it for you. We'll have to see what this is when we clarify, but it definitely seems very, very powerful. This is information coming towards you. Something that not only you didn't know about, but also something you did not expect to hear. Looking at the Ace of Wands coming from the bottom of the deck, I just feel that whatever this is going to be, it's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to lift such a weight from your shoulders, and given the Ace, it's going to finally start a new chapter, a new cycle for you. And we see here motivation, finally finding a reason why to be happy, why to be hopeful again, to be excited again, and to not be at the mercy of the currents, taking you from one place to the other, not knowing how to stop them. No more of that. And speaking of ending of cycles, death, rebirth, the world, and the sun right here as well. Listen, obviously, what we see with these energies is closure. The first message that I get from this card is that you're going to find yourself again. And you're going to find yourself also weeks or even months from now, looking back at this moment and perceiving it as something that is so far away now. and something that was also easy to actually solve. Once you make your decision and finally some time will be passed, trust me, you look back and feel free. You're going to feel as though the real decision wasn't in between doing something or not doing something, but it was in between you staying true to yourself and you not staying true to yourself. So far, it looks as though you are going to decide to do the right thing, and it seems that eventually it's going to work out in your favor. But also with this world, we have some sort of surprise, a conversation, a revelation that perhaps connects to the previous tower as well, which is overall completing the picture for you. That information that comes in with the tower, it's something that it's going to help you understand what this whole situation is really about. And after you have clarity, Taurus, you can truly and finally move into the right direction. In other words, help is coming, and it's going to shake things up in a way that perhaps at this moment in time you're not expecting. So this is a snapshot of your current energies. Let's start clarifying all of the messages. Let's start clarifying in order to find out the details of this situation, to find out what this tower is going to be about, and in order to see how this transformation is going to impact your life in the next few months ahead. So let's look into that, Taurus. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Taurus, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute live reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. Obviously, with this card, we see communication coming in. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the King of Swords. And to me, this is very much you reacting to this incoming conversation, this information that might make you feel like this tower inside. But on the surface, you're not showing it. On the surface, you know that the best thing that you can do right now is finding the truth from a very logical standpoint. You don't want your emotions to dictate your actions anymore. You don't want for your emotions to take you to places where maybe eventually you're going to feel regretful for your own choices and your own words. Right here, this is you looking into this person's eyes and really trying to listen to them without making them understand that their words have a big impact on you, because you don't want for those words to impact you anymore. So obviously right here we see the confirmation of a conversation, of some sort of information shared with you, coming in full speed and creating this tower moment, and eventually creating the end of something and the beginning of something new. Something that brings that sun, you know what? Something that brings happiness again. In Taurus, never choose something that makes you feel as though right now you might not be happy, but maybe in the future I'll find happiness with this person as soon as this is fixed, as soon as this is past. No. You have to be happy in the present. You have to be happy today. If you keep postponing that, you will live your life postponing something that you were supposed to experience already every single day. So let's start clarifying into this. And the first thing that I really want to look into is this chariot and this tower energy, to see what is this moment about and what information is revealed to you. Oh, here we have it. The King of Swords. Okay. All right. Listen, this is someone who is definitely coming in with a lot of passion, with more passion that you thought they were capable of. But there is something that you should know right here. First of all, we see the